So I finally found out how to upload my videos onto YouTube from my phone. Okay, so we're jumping straight across from March to now. We've now got some tomato plants. Literally, I've not named them. I don't know which ones these are, but these are two separate varieties, let's face it. This is Colin. Now I had to put him, I've got this tub. He's just sitting in the tub because I'd put him over there, and the slugs, as you can see, like the earlier leaves, the slugs they were just in here. They'd had him, so I just stuck him in this. He's sitting on a plant pot, look, just to keep him elevated. He's just men flowers, just constant men flowers. Nothing, no womb stuff going on with Colin. And then I bought a fuchsia plant because the one thing I've started doing this year is buying flowers. I don't do flowers; it's all fruit and veg, except for this year. This year I'm flowering it up, and I follow a lady called Robbie, and I can't remember her husband's name. I'll put a link in the description below, but I follow her, and she says put your kitchen scraps in underneath your plants, layer up, put stuff in, because he's one thing in a big tub. So I'm layering up, and I'm taking her advice this year, because this is have a go gardening. I am literally just having a go. So this is where I'm going to put, in the video that I finally got to share this afternoon, I put my Housey and Baby Pino, and here they are now. Look, this is lovely How, and this is Housey. Look, beautiful. Oh, look at that bastard. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get off Housey. Like, oh, these fucking things. And Baby Pino. Little Baby Pino. This dead tomato plant, like literally, I put it out, it snapped off in the wind, so I just stuck it down in the ground in the hopes it ain't gonna work. But, and then some crap tomato plant that I've got there. Over here, I bought some sweet pea plants, because flowers. Never done flowers, doing flowers. This crap over here, this lovely thing was brought in by birds, and every spring it gives me some beautiful purple shit and then goes away. Over there, just some asparagus. I put 2 asparagus grounds in there. I found them. I don't remember buying them, but I found them, and I'm like, oh well, let's plant them then. They've been there 3 years. I've had 6, I think, spears. Over here we've got some kind of, I don't know whether this is a loganberry. This is like, this shit was all left to die. Blueberries here, look, we've got, that have survived of their own free fucking will. I'm not sure what this is. Might be a gooseberry, not sure. Let's go and have a look, because we had a look in here before. Because I've just not. I love ivy, it's so pretty. I bought these from the co-op, look, and basically they're not fruiting, but they're just so fruity. And we have some strawberries growing, and look, again, from the co-op, beautiful, so healthy. Look how healthy that shit is, just no fruit. And these are the, that's not, it's weeds, but on the last video I just chucked in some lettuce seeds, and that's what they're doing. This tub here is some, sticky willies. This is some wild strawberries that I had years ago. That basically, there are some in there, look, some in there, but that's gone. Well, feral. Here we have the new arrivals. Oh, and I can sit down. So I've been able to chop, like, look. Like, I have managed to get me lawn down. Lawn. You can't say lawn, Kev. I have managed to get shit down a bit. I am on my way round. It is going to get done eventually. Let's go have a little tour. So, see, cranberries everywhere. We've got oh, that one's edible. Wilbur Winchester, bless him. He is a white currant, hence the name Wilbur Winchester. Bought from Morrison's when we went to see some film or another. And here I've got 2 tomato plants. I've not staked them up yet because they're doing now. And I bought a pack of 6 plugs of marigolds. And you see, these 2 have been eaten to fork. But that's what they were there for, so what can you say? Got an actual tomato, a couple of actual tomatoes. So that's exciting. Something's happening. That one was from the co-op. That's a cherry tomato. This one was from the co-op. This is a beef tomato. This is beefy. It's got some shit going on, but no actual tomatoes. Here we have Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose, bless her. She was also bought from Morrison's when we went to see a film. And I bought some Impatiens, I think they're called, in peaches and cream, and they are getting eaten, but they're pretty. And again, this was, I saw Ruby, and like her middle name, her second name Rose, is because I gave a lift to a lady in the taxi on the way home. It was called Rose. That's why she's called Ruby Rose. Again, these marigolds seem to be living. But again, I did the same thing. That's Rosemary, bless her. She's doing this. Check it. But we've had a really cool year. So we've got a bean. And I think these are courgettes. I think. Little Collins mates. But pathetic. But maybe we'll get some weather. Now, on my other video, Cuthbert. Now this happened to Cuthbert weeks ago, right? Basically, I came out here and snapped him in twain. So I got some medical tape and stuck him back together again. And look, like he ain't dead. This is weeks ago, he ain't dead. He's like, everything's trying to kill him. But whether we get anything from him, but I do have 2 more cucumbers, and they're going to be planted in here. They're on the kitchen windowsill. They're called the Crowleys. I'm naming everything this year to give myself more of a, if they've got names, I'm going to love them more. That's what I'm thinking. So the Crowleys are going to go in here with Cuthbert and the Crowleys. Yeah. Jared, over here, like literally, he is now up to my boobs, right? The other day, like literally last week, I was measuring him and he was there. He's done that in a week, 2 weeks tops. He's gone from my hip to my boobs, and my hips don't lie. So that's Jared. He's a yellow raspberry. And then we've got Penelope. She's got absolutely fuck all to do with Supernatural. What can you do? Obviously, Winchester, old Wilbur Winchester, Ruby Rose. Like Cuthbert and the Crowleys. I am Supernatural obsessed. She's got 2. I think she's not gonna do a lot this year. I bought her from a proper place. Jared, £3, £2.75, something like that. Ruby Rose, under £3. Wilbur Winchester, under £3. Like Penelope cost me like a lot, £30, I think, which is like 10 times more than anything else I bought. Oh, and also, Colin has, did I do this already? Colin has his little fuchsia friend. Fuchsias are really pretty. Now my mum would have loved this. My mum would have loved Ruby Rose. And the reason that I stopped gardening in 2019 was because I lost my mum and I lost the will to live. And to grow and to have faith in anything really. One other thing that I noticed on my video that I watched earlier on was this. Quart, carrots, onion, radish, turnips. This, carrots, mate, massive. Oh, dandelion. Yeah. Massive big old chunk of them grew here. And another lovely healthy one there. Literally came out one morning, gone, nada, zilch, nothing. Turnips as well, dandelion. Turnips as well started growing, nothing. Like just, it is supernatural in itself. Hey, oh, we've got a carrot there. Let's see how long that lasts. We do have an onion, look. We do have an onion that whatever ate the carrots doesn't like onions. From what I can say, but literally they just went. I was like, "Oh, look at me!" Posted photos on Facebook, mate. Oh, look, carrots. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a lovely crop of carrots. Came out, nothing, gone, zilch, nada. So fuck knows. And again, the cranberries. Let's go and have a look at the cranberries. Here you go. Look now. Here you can see we've got the cranberries. Well, they ain't even fruited yet, mate, and they're sending out runners. Like literally free fruit. I have never seen anything like it. They are more prolific than weeds. Speaking of which, sticky willies, they are more prolific than weeds. They are everywhere. And just to prove it, it's like down here, mate. Bearing in mind, the first plant was over there. Then I planted underneath here. There is. No, can you see it? No. Yeah, there you go. I got like it's an underbed drawer that they're in, and then they've spread out from this underbed drawer here, and that's not acceptable. Bearing in mind, I've only had them 4 years. But they're down. I swear they're down here somewhere. I swear I've seen them down here somewhere. They're up there. I've found them up there. Oh, look, there's one. But today, mate, they're in the driveway. In the driveway. Look, and sending out runners in the driveway. Literally, why? Well, you'll never see them, and like I've never seen them for sale anywhere as fruit. But I think that's because they're so soft. You know, they are like raspberries. They're so soft and delicate that I think that like they can't bear to be transported, but they're so much tastier than strawberries, and they're freer, like because strawberries don't send out runners like they do. So if anybody near me would like some free fruit, let me know, because I have got pan loads of these things to be giving away. So yeah, that's the garden at the minute, and we've got other stuff to go out, and Halsey and baby Pino are all going to go in there when I get round to it, but they're looking healthy, and this is what life's like at the minute. Watch this space. See you soon, bye.